the weight gain affects me. It affects how I feel. From that inflammation in my body, it has become an issue. Like my knees hurt, my body ache. I can definitely feel the difference. And it's a cycle because I can lose weight, then I'll gain it again. But I'm tired of feeling this way. And it makes me not want to work out. And not working out makes me gain weight. So I am in a vicious cycle. Does it sound familiar? Hey, beautiful souls. It's your girl, Donita Divine. Welcome back to another episode of Wind Down Wednesdays. If you're new here, welcome again. This podcast is all about real talk, shared experiences, and connecting with the community. Tonight's episode is no different. We're going to be talking about losing weight and maintaining a healthy lifestyle after your 40s and into your 50s. So, if you're anything like me, the struggle is real, for real. So, get comfortable, grab your drinks, and let's dive in. So, let's talk about why it gets harder as we age. And one of the main reasons is hormones. As we get into our 40s and beyond, our estrogen levels drop significantly. And if you ever wondered why the weight loss tends to settle around the belly, that's the main culprit: low estrogen. And guess where it likes to go? Yep, right in that midsection. But it doesn't stop there. Our metabolism also slows down after 40. I remember back in my 20s, I can just cut out soda and fast food, and I would drop 10 pounds. I remember back in the day, remember those waters called the Canadian Mist? I would have one of those with like some fruit, and I would be good for a week. But now I can cut out a whole food group. I can eat clean for a month and nothing changes. I can work out for over an hour and things are just so different. I even went to my doctor and was like, look, I have been working out and busting my behind and I just can't seem to get rid of this belly. And I've never had a stomach, but I'm noticing now that I'm in my 50s that that workout is just not the same. My metabolism, is just slower. And after you're 40, we naturally lose our muscle mass. And less muscle mass means that we are burning fewer calories at rest. You know how you can look at your Apple Watch and it'll tell you if you're burning calories or what you're doing. You can burn calories and laughing. But when you are older, that burning is less. Honestly, this weight loss thing has been quite frustrating. I've tried everything from cutting carbs to intermittent fasting, and I've seen a lot of people lose weight doing the fasting. I would do the no eating for 16 hours and eat in that 8 window period and nothing. I even talked to my doctor. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why am I not seeing the results that I know I used to see? And this really just started happening for me in the last couple of years. And I know the weight gain affects me, it affects how I feel. From that inflammation in my body, it has become an issue. Like my knees hurt, my body ache. I can definitely feel the difference. And it's a cycle because I can lose weight, then I'll gain it again. But I'm tired of feeling this way. And it makes me not want to work out. And not working out makes me gain weight. So I am in a vicious cycle. Does it sound familiar? I know I'm not alone in this. This is why I am so passionate about sharing my struggles, my past experiences so we can find a solution and get through this together. Now, let's get into what we can do to lose weight and maintain a healthy lifestyle in our 40s and into our 50s. I've been doing a lot of research and I've been learning things that I can use to incorporate into my lifestyle and what's been working for me, and hopefully it'll work for you too. First and foremost is strength training. Strength training is key. It is building muscle is crucial to losing weight because it helps revs up your metabolism and it helps burn more fat. Remember when I mentioned that your muscle mass decreases as we age? Well, yeah, strength training helps with that. So even when you're at rest, you are still burning fat. I love that part. And I used to worry about, getting too bulky, looking like a little gladiator, but you don't have to worry about that because it's all about toning and maintaining that lean muscle mass. We're not talking about lifting heavy weights. That's usually when you're trying to bulk up. But when you get a nice small 5 to 10 pound dumbbell to help you do your exercises, that's going to help you tone. So that is one of the most critical thing is strength training. The next one is adjust your diet, but don't deprive yourself. This is huge because we have to shift ourselves from thinking that a restrictive diet is what you need to do to lose weight. But we need to have a more balanced approach. I found out that instead of cutting out like carbs completely, I need to focus more on whole grains and lean proteins and healthy carbs or healthy fats. That makes a bigger difference. Also, I need to pay attention to portion sizes. I've learned this during the challenges so I'm pretty good on portion size. As we age, we might feel that we need fewer calories, but that doesn't mean that you need to deprive yourself. Moderation is always best. Make sure that you have a healthy portion. Even like when you look at the nutritional facts, it tells you what you should have. You can stick to that because if it says if a half a cup of this, a cup of that, that's usually where you need to stay in between. So think about it when you think about portion sizes as well. So your diet is huge. Moderation is huge. Not depriving yourself is big. The next one is focus on sleep and stress management. Ladies, hear me now. If you're not getting enough sleep, it's going to be hard to lose weight. That is a fact. Lack of sleep can mess up your hunger hormones, making you crave more junk food and just mess you up all the way. Because I am a true believer that this is probably the number one thing for me. And stress, well, yeah, that's another huge factor. Cortisol is a stress hormone. It contributes to belly fat. So you need to decide on how you can bring those stress levels down. So taking time for self-care and remove and do a little stress relief, whether it's meditating, journaling, or taking a walk, that is essential to losing weight. Listening to our bodies. This is something that I am really working on, listening to my body, because my body makeup in my 50s is way different than it was in my 30s and in my 40s. I used to be able to lift weights with my legs. I would do 200 or 300 sit ups in a workout, and that's just not the case. I used to do the prison squats where you get down and you go up and down. That was what I did. That was my workout then. Now my body is not as eager to do those things anymore. Um, I can do them, but I can't do them as fast as I used to. So I have to learn how to do things again in moderation. I need to find a different workout. If you cannot do certain things, find a way to substitute it. There always is a substitute workout for push-ups. You, instead of doing them straight out, you would do them on your knees. Or if you can't do that, you can do them on the wall. If you can't do certain things, do them in a chair. So always listen to your body. Now my knees are bad. I can't do prison squats like I used to. So instead of doing 20, I might be able to give you 5. So because I know what it's like, I don't want to be injured. I don't want to injure myself. And I want to be able to work out the next day. I just remembered I injured my arm doing a simple cleaning thing around the house. Moved the bed out, cleaned behind the bed. My husband left. I pulled it with my one hand. And what happened? I knew the moment that I pulled it with my one hand, like I would be in my 30-year-old self moving furniture, I knew I messed up. I didn't feel it right away, but I knew I was going to pay for that decision. And the next day, my whole right side was numb and aching and paining because I knew that I didn't position my body in such a way to um so I wouldn't be injured. So it's a way now when you're older, you have to set your body up and be prepared when you do these sudden moves. It's just different now. So your body will tell you to adjust the routine as needed. So listen to your body. I know it can feel discouraging when the progress is slow, but remember, small wins are still wins. And maybe you haven't lost the 20 pounds yet, but those non scale victories are always amazing. And they're like very gratifying when I can see things in my clothes are fitting different, and I'm feeling a little bit more energetic, and I know that I'm making healthier food choices. I may go order something. I'm like, I did that when I used to order like some donuts or something, and then I may order a salad or I may order a smoothie. Those are all wins. So don't sell yourself short. Celebrate every little step in every way. You know what my little non-scale victory is? Getting my ring on. So when you see me with my ring, all I wear is my band, is because I can't fit my other ring. So it gets really tight, and so I just don't wear it. My husband hates it, but hey, I'm fat. But what I'm doing now, I am working towards those non-scale victories because that makes a difference. It helps you, it motivates you to keep going. You're like, oh, I can button this now. And you know what? You may not see it in the pounds, but you're definitely seeing it in the inches. So let me know, comment below, what are your non-scale victories? And don't forget, I'm starting my own weight loss journey this Monday. I would love for you to join me. Let's meal prep, get our game plan together. Let's check in with each other along the way. Encouragement really does make a difference. I will be sharing my progress and my non-scale victories because it's not all about the numbers on the scale. It's about how we feel. I like the numbers too. Maybe the numbers and the dress size. That matters to me too. So I don't know, I'm funny about the scale, but it's all about my clothes size. It's all about how my clothes fit. And it's definitely about how I feel. So definitely, if you're gonna do this with me, please, please, please join me because I'm excited. I'm ready to see something different in my body. Let me know what you think. All right, ladies, that's it for tonight's episode. Losing weight and maintaining a healthy lifestyle in your 40s and 50s isn't easy, but it's not impossible. It just takes a little bit more strategy, patience. Ooh, I need to work on patience. And kindness towards ourselves. We need to do a little bit of self reflection and self care and going to sleep because all of that matters. So let's keep pushing forward and let's support each other on this journey. I need y'all. Don't forget to let me know if you're going to join. If you don't join, just tell me you got me because I'm going to need that help. I'm going to need that inspiration. Before I go, I would love to hear from you. What's been your biggest challenge when it comes to losing weight in your 40s and 50s? Share your thoughts down in the comments or send me a message if you don't want everybody to see. It's fine. And if you found today's episode to be helpful or inspiring, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a thumbs up.